Good Thursday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. Gang, this is Rusty Rangers. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on I guess, a cool morning here in Texas. 72 degrees. High today will be about 90, and it'll be like that for the next 10 days. So away we go. Never worry about what you cannot change, and that is a factoid for those of you that watch TV, or excuse me, not TV, the news. Whenever you're listening to them, ask yourself, can I change that in any way? And if the answer is no, then why watch it? But anyway, enough said about that. You do you, I do me. In fact, this shirt says, I am who I am. Your approval is not needed, and that applies. You guys could wear the same shirt. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, and right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to get done, I suggest you start. Take that first step. Anyway, I'm living in a sticks without bricks right now, a small home on 480 square feet here in Fort Clark Springs, and I've got my motorhome parked under a cover right there, and we're transitioning right now. Who knows where this is going to go? I'm just taking it one day at a time. But anyway, again, it looks like we've got a good discussion going on the electric vehicles. There's a lot of negative and some mostly positive, thank goodness. But because it's coming, in fact, the nations have agreed worldwide that by the year 2040, all new cars manufactured will be electric. Okay, so that's the way that is. California is 2030 or 2035, but whatever. It is what it is, guys. Will the transition go according to plan? I don't know. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
A right eye said to the left eye, "Between you and me, something smells."
Very good, very good. A quickie there, a quickie there. Anyway, what else? Let's see. This thing here, this thing fascinates me. This little girl made this, and I bought it from her for $5 in Capitan. And it says, "Dream it, wish it, do it." I don't know, that kind of sticks in my mind for some reason. But moving right along to comments here, Ray Berger on an old video I did about a RV fridge, icebox, and stuff says, "Rusty, what you said about putting ice in your refrigerator now makes me think that those old ice boxes from the past were not so great after all. Did they have the same problem with condensation? I have no clue. I don't know. I know we had one. We used to go get big blocks of ice we had an ice house in Kennedy, Texas. Yeah, and then people would go there and buy block ice to put in their quote refrigerator or ice box back then. Anyway, Amblade says, "I think you can't count on the electric cars being the thing that soon. The grid might not be set up." I don't know anything about the grid, guys. I really don't. All I know is I've got an electric car. I like it, and that's that. But anyway, California said 2035, but then 2 days later told electric car owners not to charge their cars. Well, there was more to it than just that. But be that as it may, it's what it is. Scotty Thompson's got a couple of cool video talk, cool comment called, and he says his bowling league starts September the 8th. That's tonight, 6:30. He's hoping to get 200 games. Good for you, Scotty. I hope you get 300 games. Wouldn't that make your day? But anyway, having said that, moving along, thank you, Scotty, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. He's got a long comment there. I'll read it in a minute, Scotty. This is Dale Pointer on solace or solace. Hey, Google, what does solace mean?
Here's the definition of solace: comfort or consolation in a time of distress or sadness.
Okay, got it. Here we go, right here. Solace by Dale Pointer. Camping in the woods near a lake or stream, the smell of a small campfire, and mosquitoes scream. A sip of beer, a sip of wine, fish dinner caught on a line. All the above and more, the beauty of nature and the great outdoors. You got it. That's it. All you got to do is go outdoors and catch fish. Thank you, Dale Pointer, for your morning poetry. This is on the Tiny Home Depot. M. Mackle. They've been selling them for about 10 years. Well, that's good, Mr. Mack. Thank you for your input. James Harrison, resistance is futile. Well, it's not, yeah, I guess you could call it resistance. I don't think people resist so much as they're just ignorant of certain things, particularly electric cars, me included. And sometimes it's hard for people to learn new things, or they don't want to. Louis Paparella says, I'm sure you know there are 52 miles of trails at Fort Clark Springs. I do now. Thanks to you. Thank you. Wayman Samang, beer and bacon. You are an expert walker, Rusty. Well, I don't know about being an expert, but I do my walking every day. This is my second video, just learning, that was the name of it. And for some reason, YouTube is passing that one around because several people watched it. Anyway, Henry Miller, yeah, and you got it, yeah, it says, yay, you got it on, you did it, you did. Yeah, I did. I was trying to get it, I was wanting to see if I could upload it to YouTube, and I did. Wayman Samang again, I believe that is Texas Purple Sage. Yeah, it could be. I'm not sure what it's called, beer and bacon. Anyway, RV Living with the Geezer, check that channel out on YouTube. Really great walking trails. You've got a great setup, Rusty. Well, it works for me. I mean, it's not much. I mean, hell, the cost of this home was less than a new pickup, a lot less. Sashi Smith, hi Rusty. I could hear you just fine, dear. Smooth, pretty drive along. Enjoyed your share. Thank you, Sashi Smith. Somebody else says that's Wandering Kentuckian says, I think that's Texas sage. It's native to Texas. Thanks for the great walk. Appreciate it. Well, you're welcome. Chris Gardner, have you considered putting some ceiling fans in your house? They provide good lighting and help cool the place. Yeah, I've got a ceiling fan in this room and the bedroom. Yeah, I don't turn the light on. I just leave the fan on in the room that I'm in. On Jeff Campbell, on my new electric vehicle, the Bolt says a generator will fit in the back. Yeah, I've got one. I know that'll fit in. I got that little 500 watt Blue Eddy, and yeah, they were gonna send me a refrigerator. I can't remember the name of the company, but then they sent me another email wanting me to sign a contract and all this stuff, and I just told them forget it. I don't sign any stinking contracts. If you want to send me something, do it. You know, I'll tell you what I'll do, and that's the end of that crap. Big Boss Man, just wondering if you bring any kind of protection with you in case you run across varmints or the like. Looks like pretty wild country. No, I usually have a walking stick and that's it. Now, last year in November, there were a few days that I took my mind changer with me, but then it occurred to me that if I had to do that, I better move. You know, I mean, if I didn't feel safe, then it's time to move on. So, no, it was just one of those things. It's one of those things. You know, it's individual. I feel fine. I mean, I grew up in the country. I grew up going out in pastures and stuff, so I have no fear. The animals, they're not going to bother you. The one you got to worry about is the human animal. Big Boss Man, just wondering. Oh, I read that. Robert Taylor, Rusty, you could still stay in your RV at your home base. I did last year. I did. I moved into the house in November for 2 weeks, and then I moved back into the RV for 4 months until I went out to Capitan. Sun Lifer, what a strange, tortured-looking landscape. The tree branches don't seem to know which way to grow. Very peaceful walk with a lot to look at. Thanks for the walk. Well, that's the way it is. Sashi Smith, your second video popped up. Yeah, apparently several people watched it. It wasn't very much. Boondocking with Dennis, check that YouTube channel out. Good morning, Rusty. Getting to comment call late today, but enjoying it this evening. Well, good for you, Dennis. Thank you. And then on Housebreaking a Human, he says, This is the best video title that I've ever seen. Yeah, kind of clickbait, I guess. Uh, this is on the walking stuff. Binks the kitty, keep the mind changers scrambler close on walks like that. Rusty, never know. Beautiful place there. That's true. Uh, here's Kartoff 1. Now, this is an interesting comment, guys. I'm going to read most of this for you because this individual, I'm not sure. Well, I'll let you decide. Kartoff 1. This is on Comment Call yesterday. That's complete nonsense. All future cars will be EVs. EVs are a path to no cars at all, like California. Gas cars banned and no grid to charge EVs. We have plenty of oil. Texas alone could run the country 200 years. There is no you do you on this. Pick a side and stick with it. I'm in Kerrville and have roots in Uvalde and around Montel, which is how it's taken so long for me to get over the shock of your sudden, unbelievably bad judgment. Bad judgment. I'm coming out of the shock, already unsubscribed after years of watching, and will move on eventually since can't stomach this much longer. What part of NWO don't you understand? I don't even know what NWO is. The Keystone Pipeline was blocked and our strategic oil reserves given away for a reason, all capitals. If you're trying to destroy your own home, state, country, and world, you're doing it right. You must have voted for vote fraud Biden. I hate that. Had all your shots, believe in the other globalist fraud, scams, global warming, carbon footprint, and all the other anti-American fake news, lies, CNN, MSNBC. Now that's Kartoff 1. And my reply was, never worry about what you cannot change. I do me, you do you. Thanks for your comment. And here's his response to that. Gas, oil, and coal are necessary to sustain this level of civilization. It's that simple. If EV sales told the truth that EVs are globalist means to no cars at all, no one would buy them. People can and should wake up, see, learn, and change all the time at any age. So can and will you. Buyer's regret and remorse is on your doorstep with new knowledge and understanding. How many people now regret voting for global communists and also for taking the shots? Many. You're driving an Edsel and not understanding the politics and economics why global elites, fake news make it available. You know, I'm not going to put that in the trash can because that would certainly give Matilda indigestion. But see, that's one person's view, okay? And he's not through yet. He goes on with another. Says Europe is in big trouble this winter, buying into the dangerous globalist lie. You know, thank you, Kartoff 1, for your comment. But anyway, it's almost difficult to respond to that comment without being extremely rude, okay? And so therefore I won't. Shelley Walker, Rusty, those look like great places to walk. It's good to hear that you're getting comfortable in your home base. You still have your RV and the Gray Ghost for those times when you start getting restless and need a little adventure. Take care. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you while I'm thinking about it. You know, I went to Del Rio yesterday. I'll post a video today, a little driving video. And I want to tell you, of all the cars I've ever owned that I can remember, I would have to say that that electric vehicle is probably the best car I have ever owned. Why? It's quiet. The all-electric works. The range is as stated or more. It's extremely peppy and extremely economical in that it costs me about 3 cents a mile to drive it. And based on what I've read and seen on YouTube from other owners, it is an extremely reliable automobile, and for the price, I think it's a good buy. That's my opinion. Debbie Weckler, I enjoyed your video and talk and walk. Thank you, Rusty. Many things you say in your videos are very true and helpful. Thumbs up. Thumbs up to you, Debbie. Enjoy your day. This is Pack and Scouter. Keep everything as it is. When the urge hits you, go RVing. Then house living. Abrupt changes in your life is not good. Traveling keeps you thinking and doing. I don't know. I do me is all I know. And what does it say here? I am who I am. Your approval is not needed. But thank you for your comment. Douglas Wetzel, those are Texas sage shrubs and they bloom in late summer. Okay, thank you. Al Fur, thumbs up to you. Douglas Wetzel again, glad to hear you're adjusting to your home. Your RV is ready to go when you are. No hurry. No, you're right about that. And believe me, I go back and forth on whether I should try to sell it or not. Sherry Hooker, what a difference since the rains have greened up your trail. You have the best of options, a cold weather place, a hot weather place, and an RV when you need new scenery. Glad to see you enjoying life, Rusty. Thank you, Sherry Hooker. But anyway, yeah, it is a good place here, and I like it. I mean, I really do. And hopefully they're going to be here in a day or two, or soon, to put on the new roof. I did a video yesterday of the old roof, and then I'll do the new roof when they do it. But I'll post them, right together, one day and one the next. James Montgomery, neat on the walking stuff. This is Sheridan Gay. Says, wow, you are really very blessed and fortunate to live and walk out in such beautiful nature. Thank you for taking us all with you when you walk. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, it is great. It's a beautiful walk in the mornings. I really enjoy it. You listen to the birds and fight off the wild hogs. I'm kidding. C.T. Coburn, that place has a lot going for it. I questioned building a place where it's cold, but I didn't want to be a goat and say it. No, you didn't have to say it. I mean, I realized that I was, all along, I was questioning the winters in Capitan, New Mexico, and the more I talked to people from the South that had moved there, without exception, they told me the winters are damn cold. Alien Life UK, I think you mentioned bluebonnets last year, the nice flowers. Are they around? Are there any around your place? I haven't seen any here. I have not. John B. Hey, old buddy, remember that 300-pound Tusker hog you found by the side of the road? That nice area where you're walking is where they live. Be careful. Looking forward to the next Clasita road trip. Have you towed the bolt yet? No, I have not. Soon, though. I'm not going to say soon because I don't know. As far as the wild hogs, yeah, I see their tracks occasionally. After a rain, when I take a walk, I see their tracks in the mud, and yeah, they're out there. They're just not bothering me yet. Phyllis Smith, those beautiful purple blue flowered plants are Texas sage, I believe. Thank you. And Mitt, your YouTube displayed this video in my feed today. Your first test video. Yeah, it says my second video, just learning. Yeah, and it had the dreaded white stripe because I was holding the phone like this instead of like this. You know what I mean? Anyway, whatever. Levi Stubbs, pleased that you're settled, Rusty. I wish you all the best and good health. And then Keith Bronson says, give him another couple of weeks. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you never know what I'm going to do. I don't even know what I'm going to do. James Montgomery, it's neat to ride along with you, Rusty. Well, good. You're going to get another shot at it today. We'll do one more here. Let's do this one. Sherry Sparkle, Rusty, I think you have the perfect setup. You have your tiny house with a spot for the RV, beautiful country around you for walking, and a place in Capitan for the summers, which I hope you decide to keep. I know you love it there, and you still have the RV to get away from both when you want to travel. No, that's all true, and it's hard for me to get. If a human being can screw something up, I can. One more here. Daniel Fortnoy. Rusty is having fun figuring it all out. He's found some interesting little towns to live along the way. That's true. And I've also got me an electric vehicle, and I love learning new things, so this is kind of fun to me, and I know some people don't agree with that, but that's their problem, their issue. But anyway, having said that, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you one penny. You just click on the link and go to Amazon and buy whatever you choose. So if you're going to buy something from Amazon. Anyway, enough said. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, eat less, that's it. Get a smaller plate, that helps. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do it several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. Swivel, walk, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So give your neurons something positive to work with, okay? Eliminate negativity, or try to. And one way to eliminate negativity is don't watch the news. It's mostly negative crap, and you know it and I know it. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until the noon video, a little driving video. Carry on, guys. Enjoy your Thursday. Got a weekend coming up. Bye-bye.